Berlin has a queen, it's Nefertiti, whose bust was brought from Egypt nearly a century ago. As she moves into a new home on Museum Island, Arts 21 has been given a royal audience.
After 6 years of renovation, the Neues Museum is ready to reopen. But it has taken time to arrange the more than 10,000 exhibits. The rebuilt space will feature the pre- and early history collections, as well as the Egyptian holdings, including the bust of Nefertiti, reunited in the building where they were originally displayed. Some rooms, like the one housing the collection of artifacts from Cyprus, are nearly finished. Some of these copper objects are 4,000 years old. Arranging the exhibits hasn't been easy, but the atmosphere here is inspiring.
This is just the right place to display a Mediterranean collection. Our assortment of items from ancient Cyprus has been put together from pieces from the Classical Antiquities collection and our museum's own holdings. Presenting material from different collections together constitutes a new approach on the Museum Island.
When it opened in the 1850s, the Neues Museum was already home to several collections. Since then, the Egyptian collection has grown considerably and now takes up about half of the entire museum. The exhibition rooms aren't ordered chronologically, but rather according to subject. Friederike Seifried is the Egyptian department's new director. Many objects will be on display again for the first time in years.
We're exhibiting much more than before. We've never been able to display as much as we are now. We're currently able to show some 2,500 objects. That's a real luxury.
For the first time, the museum will feature a trio of reconstructed grave chambers from ancient Egypt. The public will be able to enter rooms inside officials' graves where sacrificial offerings were made. And of course, extreme care is being taken with perhaps the collection's most famous artifact, the bust of Nefertiti. The head is extremely sensitive. The painted surface has already faded in parts as a result of earlier moves. Nefertiti was the powerful wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. The bust was unearthed in 1912 during a dig at Amarna on the Nile. The German archaeologist Ludwig Borchardt soon realized how significant his discovery was. The objects found during the excavation were divided between Germany and Egypt. Nefertiti went to Berlin and stayed there. Adolf Hitler rejected Cairo's demands to return the bust. At the end of the Second World War, Nefertiti's likeness was stored along with other art treasures in an underground depot. An American military officer thwarted attempts to bring the bust to the United States. After numerous relocations, she has now been returned to the place where she made her Berlin debut in 1924. The intimate representations of Akhenaten and Nefertiti together are another highlight on display in the Neues Museum. Curators have worked to ensure that the building and its collections form a unified whole.
I don't think visitors aim to see this or that collection, but wander through the museum in its entirety.
The tour will take them from the pharaohs of Egypt to the Greek sun god Helios, or to the famed ceremonial gold hat dating from the Bronze Age. The splendid and sometimes startling artifacts are now all under one roof. After nearly 70 years, visitors will get the chance to see it all when the Neues Museum reopens to the public on October 17th.